Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome to Lantern Forge. This game just became available on Steam a few days ago, and I thought I would check it out. It is a survival game, a sandbox survival game with building, crafting, and RPG elements. You know, the usual stuff I bring to my channel. And as such, I thought, well, I've just got to try it. It looks interesting. It looks fun. And I'd actually seen it before it came to Steam. I believe it's been available via Desura for a while. And so anyway, but it did escape my attention until recently. Saw it again and was like, oh yeah, that looked familiar, let's give that a shot. So I was playing around with it a little earlier tonight and actually been finding it pretty enjoyable. So here we are, I'm bringing it to you. So basically what we're going to do in this game is we are going to gather up some materials so we can make tools, we can make a building to stay in, and yeah, craft items, things like that. Now there is some stairs going down underground, you can go underground. And we can actually build stairs and kind of dig down underground anywhere we want. Right now, if I, see, I gotta turn that off. We're gonna go ahead and jump down in here and I'll show you what that looks like. Not that we can do anything down here just yet. Okay, so in this case, we actually have some goblins nearby. Now this is all randomly generated, so we are kind of one block away from popping into their area. Now, back in my test world, I actually had goblins appear. I put stairs right next to my house, and I happened to plop down right in the middle of a goblin stronghold. They do not come upstairs, though, so no need to worry there. So we're going to go ahead and load back up here. Basically, you can go down underground and dig out blocks down there and get stone blocks, dirt, sand, all of that stuff. Up here, we're going to get stone pieces and, you know, sticks and logs and stuff like that. So let's go around here and gather some things. Now we do have on the very bottom, we have food and energy represented by the orange and blue bar down there. So that's something that we have to kind of keep in consideration. We've got an inventory here, items we can make armor, weapons, things like that. We do have skills, we'll be leveling these up, that's pretty cool. And you have 4 different kinds based on where you kind of want to focus. Now additionally over here we've got the crafting menu. This actually is pretty simple system. It's got everything you need here. When you click on it, it tells you what you need in order to make it and then what that thing does for you. Pretty simple system. And then we have our character options over here. You can see our numbers, as it were. So we're going to go ahead, like I said, we're going to gather up some items. Some of this really basic stuff because we need to make tools. That's going to be the first thing we want to do. So we'll gather up some sticks, a little bit of stone, and then we're going to find a place to start kind of making a base. Now what I've found is I don't think it really matters too much where you put your place. I thought initially, well, I want to start here at the spawn area, but if you make a bed, that sets your bind point. Then I thought, well, it would be nice to start near this these stairs down because then I can go underground pretty easily. But it actually doesn't take much to make stairs, and then putting them in the ground is simple enough. So really we could go just about anywhere. We can collect pretty much everything you see here. Grass, we've got cotton here. When I mouse over to the tool, there's a little icon up at the top right. That indicates what tool is generally used for picking that up. Right now we're kind of using our hands. Let's jump in here though and go to tools. And let's go to an axe, and you can see that we have the loose stones and the sticks to do that. So we'll just go ahead and select it, put it down here, we'll move these sticks off. We'll just kind of move these guys over to the other window here. We can right click on the mushroom and the carrot if we wanted to eat, but we're doing all right so far. So right now we have the axe, that's cool. We could get the pick for digging down in there. Let's see, let's do, we'll do the pick for now. Actually, yeah, we'll do the pick, why not? Go ahead and do that. Okay. So again, I can use my hands for this. I can really use, like, I think anything to pick this stuff up, but I believe it's faster if you have the pick. And there is durability. You can see the green bar down here, so that's something to consider as well. So let's go ahead and get the axe out. We're going to chop some trees, and I think we're just going to build right here by the stairs down. No need to go running off and finding a different place. Now there are other biomes. I believe there are 5 right now. Oh, I've never seen that before. Cursed grave. So as I was saying, there are 5 biomes. We've got a forest, there's a desert, And there's a couple more. I'm actually not that familiar with them. I've ran across a couple different kinds, but I'm not entirely sure what their proper names are. So we'll just leave it at that. So let's see. What we need to do is gather some more logs, because what I want to do is I want to make some wood walls. And some of the movement controls are a little bit weird here, but it's not too bad once you get used to it. It'd be nice to use the WASD, I think, because you can move really in any direction. But right now you've got to use the mouse. I suppose I haven't checked in the options to see if you could change that, but see, here you go. Hit the tree. There you go. Chop it. Okay, what do we have right now? We're at 25 wood. I think we can actually make some walls at this point. We'll just go ahead and take down one more tree. Okay, and then we're going to come in here and let's see. I think we can just kind of look. Fence, log wall. There we go. And yes, we can make a good chunk of these. It only takes 2 wood and we've got 29, so I think we'll use all the wood we've got. And now you can see it goes red. We ran out of wood. We'll put that there. So now we can start placing down walls. We can actually just right click to place them. Now let's see. So there's one. Do another one there. Let me actually drop them this time. So it'll pick those up if you're near them. And right now we got these controls down here. We'll talk about those really quick. We've got 7 actually shows the area with which within which you can build. It's kind of your range. You have to move if you want to keep building. 8 and 9 rotate the pieces. These are a little bit wonky for me, but and then the ground placement is actually what you use to put the stairs down into the ground. And that's the only time I've actually used it, but I'm sure there are other uses. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. So we're going to right click and let's try the rotating. So is that going to work? I think I left click again. Let's try it again. Right click. There we go. Let's see, how many of these do we have? We only have 9 more. We'll make this kind of small for now. And I may need to move. Right click, let's see, that would be, yeah. Okay, and then let's get a door. We do need to make a door, so I probably shouldn't have used all the wood, but I don't think we need a lot for a door. We'll just go ahead and chop 2 trees. And let's see here. We need a... There's the stone door. Log door. Log door. Clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Let's move back in range. Do that. And I'm going to have a problem with the wall, aren't I? It's kind of weird. The order with which you build things can cause a problem. Like right now I can't rotate this wall at all and get it in there. It's not going to work. But fortunately, you can just take these down pretty easily. And now I think it's going to let me do a one kind of corner piece. There we go. Cool, so we have our base structure. So we can right-click the door, walk in here. Very easy. You can, at least I've seen in some videos, you can put some floor down. But I never got that far. I actually didn't look for it. Door, fence. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably in here somewhere. Let's see. So there's a grass bed. That'd be the next thing to do. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, once you go underground, as you saw down there, as I collect grass, I'll kind of explain this. Down underground, there's all kinds of different creatures. There's goblins and things like that. And if you kill them, you can get coins. And the idea is that you're going to build this home like we've got here, but you can also build what's called a town center. And then there are other kind of merchant stalls you can set up, and they'll attract NPCs, and you can presumably, I haven't got that far, but purchase items through them with the copper that you've gained. Additionally, up here you can actually trade in some of your copper into an ingot, so that's kind of cool if you had extra. And yeah, as you saw over here, we've got a grave, and you'll see things like that. So when I mouse over that, you can see it says level 1, monster, hostile, and you'll see other things too above ground. Bees, for example, wolf's den, all kinds of things like that. So anyways, you're kind of running around, you'll see those things. Now, there is a day-night cycle as well. That's something to take into consideration. And at night, yeah, things come out, and they wander around, so it's not very safe. But once you have the bed down, you can actually right-click it, and it will kind of skip to daytime. as well as set your bind point there. So grass bed, we're going to select that, and then we'll just right click right there. And if I right click it, we've now set our bind point. Very cool. Okay, I've kind of cleared out an area here, chopped down a number of trees, and picked up some materials in this area so I could show you a couple other things. Let's go ahead and jump in here. We need another tool. We're going to make the stone hoe. Get this guy down here. And this is going to let us dig up some ground, which is essential for planting some things. Like we've got wheat here, and let's see, we have a seed for corn. So yeah, we have to set up a garden-like area. So we're going to switch over to the hoe, and we can just walk over here and right-click the ground and just hold it down, kind of expose the dirt. There we go, and we'll keep going. We'll get a good row of this going. And you can reach pretty far with this kind of stuff too, as far as like not only picking things up, but digging like this. So let's see, we're going to step off here, grab the wheat, we're just going to right-click in these areas. And let that stuff grow. I could dig these side by side, but I'm actually going to space these out just for fun. Now, unlike Minecraft, we don't need to make these by water. They can be really anywhere. I just happen to be placing them next to water. There we go. So I just put the corn here in this spot, and then we've got wheat in the other spots. Now, additionally, you can plant trees, and I do have an apple tree here. So we can actually just come out here and right click anywhere. Nice thing about this is it will, as it grows, it just drops an apple occasionally. You'll see we have 3 in our inventory, and that gives us 10 food points. And you can see down here we're down to 26, so we're just going to go ahead and eat all 3 of those. We'll eat the mushroom and we'll eat the carrot. So again, food is a necessity. You got to keep an eye on that. Now I showed you the tools here for placing down building blocks, but also there's another mode here, combat mode. This is actually where you'll be able to slot in different skills that you get for combat. And switching here is as easy as hitting the space bar, so pretty cool, pretty easy. So yeah, we got this stuff coming in. You can see it's growing. It actually grows pretty quick. We're going to switch to the pick and go down below and just try to break up some stone blocks, but maybe avoid the goblins. Okay, here we are. We've just got the stairs and some blocks around us. I do have the, let's see, we'll switch to the pick. Now I have it selected. So we're just going to hold and bust this up. Now this is going to give us block of stone, which is used in a number of things. So this is a good way to get that. We'll just come busting through here. And there are some bricks here. This material here we can also break up. Bust this up here. Bring our inventory up. So that gave us stone bricks, and then we have block of stone. One important distinction is that these are not the same thing. A lot of the stuff that you build actually requires a block of stone, and these stone bricks will not cut it. Now, another thing to note, a little helpful tip, I discovered, I was actually just placing it out of sheer hope, but I had a doorway, kind of like you see down here at the bottom, where the goblins were, and I was on the other side, and I was wanting to mine the area. In fact, we can see some copper down here. I kind of want to go in that direction, and I actually tried and was able to place the blocks down and block their door up, so probably could do that again. It's the cheater mode, but what can you do? Let's go ahead and head down in that direction. I don't know if these guys know I'm here yet. Now, of course, once we pop through into this room, there's no telling, you know, what's on the other side. There could be an enemy here. Obviously, we can't see. Oh, although with my mouse, I just found a chest there. So we're definitely going to try to break that open. Cool. And here comes an enemy. So we got somebody coming at us. We are not in any kind of shape to be fighting right now. I think we're going to get beat pretty bad. So we'll actually take off out of here. Okay, I came back to the surface, cleared out a few more things, and tried to get prepped to make a town center. So let's check this out. Let's see what we need to do. We select over here, and we have town center. And you can see we've got the wood, and we do have the stone blocks now. We still need the glass block, though, and the pitch. But because I've built the stone smelter, we can actually get some of that taken care of. So here is the pitch. And I forgot how many we needed. We'll just go ahead and grab 2 of these for now. And then the glass block, we'll grab what we can, which is just 2. I went back and found 2 sand blocks down below. The only 2 I could find, but I figured that was enough. So we've got those made. Let's jump in here. Town center. There we go. You can see we've got everything we need now. So we can actually select this. I'm going to put it in my inventory, and then we're going to find a central kind of place for this. I think we'll actually just put it right up here. So there you go. You can see we can just go ahead and drop this, and yeah, we'll put it right here. Except that location is blocked. Maybe we won't. There we go. So now we have the town center. We can right click it just like anything else, and you can see we have some more options here, including we can make a red portal pad, and with the red shard we can teleport to it. So that's pretty cool. And they have some other colors as well, so you can have different places to jump to, which is pretty cool. We've got a town portal shard. All kinds of cool stuff in here. So we also have the shops and everything. We actually make those here, and these are like the NPC stands. So at least I believe that's what these are. So we could eventually get a number of those built around and then have merchants to work with. All of that cool stuff. But I think we'll leave it at that. I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse at this game, Lantern Forge, see what you guys thought about it. Please let me know in the comments what you think about this game. We certainly do have a lot of sandbox survival games out there, but I don't know, I like options. I like playing them, and the more the merrier to me. So let me know what you think in the comments about this game, if it looks interesting to you or not. Additionally, please do me a favor and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, if it gave you some information of the game, if it made you want to buy it, any of that kind of stuff. Please do feel free to give it a like. I definitely appreciate that. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.